Grand Rising wonderful souls, and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing really well. If you are new to this channel, it's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your comments. I appreciate you. If you are new to my channel and you like what you hear here, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see more of what I post. Let's see what wants to come out. This is going to be a timeless collective reading. We have girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Okay, so this is to do with some sort of culmination of this year. Okay, I was just listening to another tarot reader talking about how 2024 has looked at how we have learned about who we are, like self-identification, and I really resonated with that. And I feel like this is what's coming in. This is what we've actually already been through, and it's almost like the last kind of weeks of this year are looking at reflection. And I know that my readings are timeless, which means whenever you are watching this, depending on where you are, you know, year wise, if it resonates, it resonates. My readings are for entertainment purposes though. We have a karmic relationship coming out, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So there is definitely conversations about your glow up. And I heard nobody told me it was going to be like this. Nobody told me it was going to be like this. So I don't know if there are conversations that either you are having with yourself, your higher self, or other people are having about you when it comes to growth, when it comes to change, perception shift, moving from one timeline to another. We had dragonfly coming out and lightning. So we've got a sudden change. This is a lot of Uranus energy, you know, surprises, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval and transformation coming out. And then we also have dragonfly. Be light-hearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change and heal. So we have a lot of change coming in here. And I don't know if you're going to be the talk of the town or you already are. There may have been a lot of like private conversations with your, like I'm saying, to yourself, like maybe even in the mirror, that have helped you to reflect on something here and change your outlook on something. Let me see. What's this girl talk? You also got girl with a snake. I've just seen this. Empath to the narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled and boundaries. And Cupid's arrow is in reverse as well. So this is like a step up. Someone here has stepped up. Not so much career as it is to do with like self-love, self-worth. The things that you will put up with, that you would, you know, the things that you won't put up with that you put up with before. Because with girl with the snake, I'm actually looking at the image and the snake itself seems to be wrapping itself around the girl. This is very much about strengthening our boundaries in what it is that, what we will take now, what it is when it comes to our emotions, when it comes to our time, when it comes to our energy, who we're going to allow into our life and who we won't. And I don't know if 2024 was a roller coaster for you, because I heard it started off smooth and then it kind of peaked and then went down and peaked and went down. And it's almost like we're at the end of the roller coaster. It's coming to an end now. It's coming to a stop. And there may have been a lot of changes, a lot of endings, and a lot of people that maybe you thought were going to be with you at the end of that roller coaster ride that aren't. Now Cupid's arrow being in reverse, have faith that love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting and hesitation. That being in reverse, I'm not taking that, I'm just reading that one. I don't know if somebody here thought that they would be on that roller coaster with you and they vacated early, or they were kicked out, like kicked out, off you go by themselves. Because this there's some sort of journey that you are embarking on, which is going to be kind of like harnessing your divine feminine more. And that's irrespective of gender, because we hold both masculine and feminine energies, all of us divine. There is definitely some sort of journey that you are going on, or you have been on, and you're going to be extending that into 2025. That it kind of, I'm looking down because I looked at this. I might get this deck out next, and it's called the Sweet Foragers Tarot by Samrak. And this caught my eye because it's such a it's so different from a lot of the decks that I have. And I picked this up when I was on vacation. And it's usually not me. I usually go for more like, I don't know, the drawings are slightly different in the ones that I go for. And I saw it and I was like, no, I really like that. Like my divine feminine is calling out for something softer. I do think that the next year we'll be looking into that, the softer side of yourself. And it's not so much like the softer side of yourself where you allow people to walk over you. It's the dark feminine, the part within ourselves, the sacred rage. And that seems to be coming up in a lot of my readings. But there is definitely talk about stepping into this new you, or this side of you that you haven't explored before, without those manifesting into your life that aren't supposed to be there. The snake is not always seen as the enemy. The snake is also, when you think in spiritualism, it's seen as grounding. It's a very grounded energy. So root work right now, root chakra work, is very, very important. We're looking at identity. We're looking at safety and security. We're looking at permanence, growth, foundations. It's almost like taking it back to being a child. And I'm not saying that you have to walk around with a diaper in with, like, you know, a pacifier in your mouth, but there are things here with pampering that part of yourself or identity that never got pampered before. Now, acts in reverse, break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. And that is upside down. So there is healing either abandonment wounds. There also could be this connection to someone who's a little bit immature trying to come through. Any more from here? Yes, okay. Read the bottom. Is passion in reverse. Insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun. So there is definitely, there's talk coming from the outside about how you've changed. Because I don't feel like it's a specific way that you look. There's something about how people see you or view you that has definitely changed. Definitely changed. Like, it's because your aura has changed and your energy, like the vibration you're at, has changed. People aren't so standoffish, or people aren't going to be as standoffish. If someone was to describe what it is that's changed about your appearance, I don't think that they'd be able to, they wouldn't be able to hit the nail on the head on what exactly it is that changed. Like for me, example, I've had a haircut, but energy has shifted for myself as well. I'm part of the collective. So there, I know all of the things that have changed, but that's not something that I have shared. So you only see the haircut, or maybe, you know, me changing the flick on my eyeliner, for example. People are talking about you as if you are an enigma. Someone here is actually chasing you. Chase for a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So this is the reason why someone is feeling that you've upped the ante in some way, because that abandonment wound that you may have had has been healed. And if you look at my previous reading, it was talking about how a lot of this work is being done while you're asleep. You have Date in reverse and you have Grim Reaper. So this is somebody that you don't want to date. It's changing the type that is coming towards you. And I learned this year that we don't have a type when it comes to like romantic connections and so on and so forth. We have pattern. And I mean, I'm not a therapist. I can't diagnose anything for you. I can only go by my own experiences and the aha moments that I have got. But when you think about it, when you heal something within you that keeps you in karmic relationships or karmic cycles, or with people that have dysfunctions that they're not looking at and they're not willing to look at, and they're not willing to come into that relationship as an equal partner, when we heal that, we no longer attract that. And if that comes into our life, we're like, no thank you, I've been there, hard pass. And we start moving on and looking at other people, and those other people, those are the patterns. Those are the new healthy patterns that are coming in. So tell me about girl talk. Moving on, happily single, living in the moment. Golden Mirror and Mask has come out. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship and love bombing. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent and working on it with masks, not showing their true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. But it came out on its side because I feel like someone here has learned and expanded on tools that they already have when it comes to how you read the situation, how you read red flags in other people. And I don't mean like going out and, you know, purposely looking for the red flags, but the way that you're able to read other people's energy has changed, whether you know that or not. So it's like when you get back onto the dating scene, or you could be out with your friends, you know, having a chat, having a coffee, and someone comes over to chat you up. Maybe in the past it would have been okay, I'll give you my number because you're hot. Whereas now it's okay, you're hot, but your vibes are off. No thank you, hard pass. There is this energy of someone, there may be someone who is talking about your glow up with a little bit of a bitter taste in their mouth. Maybe. Tell me about this lightning. Tell me about lightning with a sudden change, please. Thank you. Coffin. And it says, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So this is literally this is setting someone free here. Old games don't work anymore. Old games don't work anymore. This reading isn't so much about somebody else and like their thoughts and feelings towards you. It may touch on that, but this is more to do with what it is that you wish to, who it is that you wish to drink from your cup, and who it is that you wish to drink from their cup. Because when we think about how we pour into others, there may have been a past patterning or past behavior habit of over giving or over pouring into other people's cups, and it was pouring out of your cup until it was empty and other people were just taking. And there has been like an identifying canon event for someone here where they've stopped doing this, where it's no, actually my cup is going to overflow, and once it's overflowing I can give you some of what it is that's collected in the second cup. I'm not going to give you anything from the top cup. That's mine. That's for me only. And it's being able to recognize when other people aren't doing the same thing. Wow. Okay, because you have love in reverse. You also have twin flames coming out. Now that's going to be for some people, and I know that some people do not follow the twin flame journey, which is absolutely fine. I think it's knowing the difference between someone who's coming in who is a higher level soulmate, or just an equal partner, someone who's going to bring equilibrium into that relationship rather than bringing in imbalance. Because we do have, when you look on social media, there is this almost like trying to normalize toxic behavior in relationships, with people going, but that's my twin flame, that's just the way it is. No. Being a twin flame or being a high level soulmate comes with a lot of responsibility. It does say on here like yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling and complement each other. A twin flame or a higher level soulmate, or someone who, if you don't even resonate with any of those two labels, just someone who comes in who is equal in energy, equal in morals, equal in values. They are supposed to help support you, and you support them in equal measure without it tipping the scales to the point of exhaustion. Okay. Now, twin flame coming out was with Girl and the Snake. I don't know if there is someone in the past that may be talking, or they're in the present, but they have been, that relationship's been left in the past. They may be talking about your, not only your glow up, but something about a new connection coming in, or why they can't be that connection. Love next to dragonfly. And it says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection and attraction in reverse. Okay, so I think this is also understanding the difference between lust, limerence, and actual love. And being able, again, this is just going around in circles. Why are we going around in circles with this? I think that it's setting up this reading for something deeper. Let's find out. Can I get something on the axe as well, please, in reverse? Just one. Thank you so much. Date is in reverse. Okay, so you do have this energy of someone that you have separated from, maybe talking about your glow up. I don't know if they're realizing that you will no longer put up with games, you will no longer put up with energy vampirism or woe is me. And I'm not saying that, you know, if you are in a relationship and something happens that kind of messes with the status quo or balance within emotions, could be, you know, someone unaliving themselves, death in the family, someone losing their job, whatever it may be. We have ups and downs in life, right? That there's no reason why you can't be empathetic to that. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that this person is realizing, or hopefully they're realizing, that there's no playing games with you. There's no emotionally gaslighting you. There may have been this plan or play to come in as your twin flame, or maybe you thought that they were your twin flame or equal. And there's definitely been revelation that that's not true. Date in reverse, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan and set a date is upside down. And you also have acts. So there's somebody here who is not letting go of the fact that you guys aren't together anymore. You have separation coming out with sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure for the future. Okay. So I heard let go. This person needs to let go. 1 or 2. This person needs to let go. Because you're not the person that they knew, that they once knew. I heard fortune favours the bold. I don't know if they gamble or if they want to take a risk in coming towards you. 6 of Cups at present. So there is definitely someone here talking about your glow up, or talking about what it is that you are up to. This person could have narcissistic traits, or somebody is talking about you having narcissistic traits. The 6 of Cups is usually about going down memory lane, you know, nostalgia. This way we are talking about present, about making new memories. Can you tell me about this karmic relationship when it comes to the mask slipping? Because that mask card came out on its side. Okay. Which means there's a choice here to be made. What is this choice when it comes to this karmic relationship? What is this choice, please and thank you? What is the choice? Clarity, please. Thank you. We have the 3 of Wands coming out, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Interesting. Because we were talking about someone from the past. The thing is, this deck, the Lovers, for me, has always been about just the shadow. It's not so much about somebody else. As you can see here, this person is looking lovingly into themselves to see what it is that hurts and what needs to be changed. What I am getting from this, though, because if I push that one there and I put, no, you're there. Where would you like it? There. The 3 of Wands has come out. This karmic relationship, there is somebody here who is desperately trying to hide something, or desperately trying to hide their feelings. Entitlement, I heard. There's a lot of entitlement coming through from this person. Entitlement to your time. Entitlement to, oh, just hear me out. I have something that I want to say to you and I want you to listen to me. And I think that you should. And this person seems to be making a lot of, they want to plead their case. Even though they can feel that you have already moved on. It's the energy of, I'm going to talk at you. Even though I can see that you've lost interest in your eyes, I'm just going to carry on talking because I like the subject that I'm talking about, or because I want to get it all out before I move on to something else. That's what I'm getting from this person. I've just realised that I don't think that I have rung my bell. So if you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, with the 8 of Pentacles coming out as well. 8 of Pentacles is about work. It can also be finances, but mainly my understanding of it is to do with mastering a new skill, mastering something that you have practiced over and over and over and over again. I feel like you have somebody who has, they've jumped from relationship to relationship looking for fun, looking for surface level gratification, and they've become a master at doing so. I heard they're a master of none or a master of one. There's kind of like this energy of wanting to plead their case that they have changed or things haven't been the same since you've gone. And I'm getting that song, since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. Seven of Cups here to the King of Wands. The King of Wands is in reverse. This person, they are very good at, they're very charismatic is what I'm hearing. This person is very charismatic. The King of Wands is someone who also takes care of their physicality. I don't think this person was taking care of themselves when they knew you, or they're not taking the care of themselves now. Judgments come out to the Hermit. All right, let me put Judgment down first. Why might this person is like vulnerable? They feel like they're vulnerable and they're taking over this reading, and I don't really want them to. Just know that this person may try and kind of, I heard in your dreams, they may be trying to push themselves into your dreams. The Sun, yeah, they may be trying to push themselves into your dreams. And the Six of Wands, they feel like they are being successful. There's something about trying to manifest you back in. Can we move away from this, please, and move more towards focus on the collective? What do you need the collective to know when it comes to achievements in the next coming months? Achievements for the collective, please, and thank you. Two of Pentacles is in reverse to the Knight of Pentacles. There is going to be some sort of slowdown when it comes to finance, or it's, do you know what? I'm not really getting that, because the Knight of Pentacles, as much as it is one of the slowest in the deck, this is almost like a windfall coming through, and there's something that you are getting rewarded for taking an alternative route or an alternative action, because it doesn't have to be like a path. I know why we were focusing on someone from your past. I think it's because this person is going to try and rear their head. They are going to try and interact with you in the next coming months. And you're being told by Spirit that, especially with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is choosing one path, one action, one thing that you can do. That was 22:22 on the clock. With Knight of Pentacles next to it to the Two of Swords, is to be very, very deliberate with the choices that you make. There does seem to be some sort of like round of applause, because you have to remember that readings being timeless doesn't just talk about when I upload them and when you watch them. It's also to do with the fact that time is not linear. Time, everything's happening at the same time, past, present, future. I don't know how to explain it more than that, but your guides have already seen this happen. They already know what could happen, and there are multiple possibilities of how you can react to this person coming back, or this person trying to come back into your life, into your energy, into your thoughts, especially if this person, if it was a messy breakup. You're being applauded for choosing the path that just allows this person to feel like their ego is being massaged without actually putting any effort in. It's almost like doing the grey rock or the grey stoning. You have the Seven of Cups here. They will get their own reality check in due time, but that Knight of Pentacles coming out, this person is going to come forward with like a get rich scheme, or they may wish to actually offer you some sort of like winnings that they have and be like, oh, I think I should give this to you. Be aware. That's why at the start of this reading we were talking about how much you already have shifted, like your growth in how you are able to look at things objectively, especially when it comes to people that you had a very intense emotional connection to. Because even if you've healed from this, seeing that person that was an abuser, or seeing that person that was a cheater, or seeing that person that was just a narcissistic a butthole, it may elicit some sort of reaction in you, and you are being applauded for how you reacted, how you responded to this person and being able to read their BS. Okay. And I feel like it's not so much this experience that will bring in closure for something. I think intuitively there has been closure for someone here already because of the extensive shadow work that you have been doing. This is why 2024 went on such a roller coaster, but it's coming to an end where everything kind of slows down and you're given that space and time to just reflect on things now instead. You have 5 of Wands coming out, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. Oh my gosh, 555. This is all about change. And then the Moon. Okay. Now, the 555 here, we have the 5 of Wands upright. So this is like conflict. This is having a tussle with someone outside in an aggressive manner. This is like fighting, right? Like who would want to take any of these items and hit a hornet's nest? Like, are you mental? Why would you do that? Why would you not just leave them alone? Who's going to get a pitchfork and poke it? Someone will. I feel like whoever this person is for you is going to have some choice words to say. It's like they're coming forward with the energy of, I've changed, I want to offer you this bunch of flowers and an apology. And then they find out that actually the game cannot be played. It's not even that they are playing chess and you're playing checkers. They're playing chess by themselves. They are literally moving a piece, moving to the other side, moving a piece, going back again. You're not in the game, in the running at all. And this is I feel like this is going to gain some sort of rise out of them, because we're going from this person being like, oh, poor me, I'm going to apologize, love, love, love. I can see that, you know, we've had time to like think about it. There's slight disillusionment. I don't even know if that's a word. I think I made it up with this person. So be aware of this. And you have the 5 of Swords in reverse. The 5 of Swords in reverse is not so much about turning the other cheek as it is just not investing your energy in any way, shape or form into anything that this person says, because I feel like they wish to provoke something, if anything. And it's the same energy you get from, let's say, a child that is a very young child who's angry or doesn't know how to regulate their emotions. Maybe they've got things happening at home, you know, parents going through a divorce, arguing a lot. There's some sort of tension going on, and they come into daycare and they are just, I want attention. And it doesn't matter if it's good attention or not good attention. They will quite happily eat up being told off over being given a hug. The same, doesn't make any difference. That's what I'm getting from this person here. They want some sort of attention from you, and you not giving it to them is going to wind them up, and you're being told to just sit really in peaceful energy, because I don't know if this person is going to come to you in physical distance, like they're standing in front of you having a go at you, or if this person is going to be online trying to DM you or find your email or text you or whatever it may be. But you are being told to stay very balanced and stay very, very relaxed. I keep hearing like someone may want to do, or you may already be doing it, some sort of hypnosis that keeps coming up. Something that, or mindfulness techniques, so that when this person tries to elicit some sort of reaction from you, you can just go, no, I'm going to relax. And you remember the music or the seed sounds or the hypnosis or whatever it is, and it just keeps you aligned. It's going to keep you in very high vibing energy, very high vibing energy. I feel like this is also something that they're going to talk about, or they may be already talking about, because if this has already happened for you, they're having conversations. This is happening in present. They're having conversations about how you are not stressed or not upset or you're not allowing them to pick at your last nerve. And maybe in the past they were able to do that, especially with the 9 of Swords being here. The Moon coming out in reverse. This is a dysregulation of emotions. This is also to do with family units, simply because the Moon it hangs over, that's not the right word, but it hangs over the fourth house, and the fourth house looks at your family, your sacral chakra. This person may have something's going on with some sort of either STI, STD. Something's not right when it comes to the womb, when it comes to the seed, when it comes to the sacral chakra. I don't know, there's some sort of weirdness going on here. You've got death coming out in reverse. There's some sort of cycle here that they're not letting go of. They may be ignoring the fact that they're unwell, or they may not be seeking out medical support. Why? The Chariot to the Knight of Wands, because they don't want to be, why do they not want to be healed? We have the Tower coming out, we have the Chariot in reverse. So this is like being really stuck in their ways. And this is also a lack of healing. I feel like there is a light bulb moment coming for someone here. Learning what it is that stopped you from loving yourself. I feel like whoever this person is for you really perpetuated or encouraged or enhanced, really enhanced and magnified a toxic trait that you may have held. And I know no one wants to hear that we have toxic traits, but we are both light and dark. We are human, spiritual beings having a human experience, and sometimes our trauma, when it stagnates or we're in relationships that are really dysfunctional, it can pull out toxic traits within ourselves. And that number 6 for the Lovers, this is to do with your 6th house. It could be nutrition, the things that you eat, your fitness goals, mental health wise or physical wise, emotional wise. Not a doctor. It can be your work routine. It could be money. There's something here that came to an end or is coming to an end, or you may be going through that transition of healing this. And it was only in looking back, in hindsight, that 7 of Pentacles, looking back at that last relationship where there was that dysfunction, where you were bringing out the worst in each other, where it was just constantly imbalanced, or there was a lack of trust, or whatever that may be. That lightning, that sudden change, that shocking news, that revelation, it's realizing that as much as this person was an absolute turd of a person, we co-created that relationship. We were part of that relationship. We allowed them to pull out the toxic traits because we were wounded. And in healing this, it moves us very, 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 very quickly into something bright that's coming in 2025. You know, the Tower here. I feel like this person is trying to bring in change that they see as being detrimental to you, but they don't realize that any change that comes in, look, it's full circle, and I have covered all her bits. It's just the same color. See, she's covered. It brings in, it's the snake eating his own tail. It's a full circle. This cycle is over. This cycle is over. In trying to bring any tower, whatever this tower may be, it just is, it's almost like the soothing balm put on like a burn after it's healed a little bit, whereas this person that feels like they're bringing in fire to make it hurt more. Where would you like me to go? What else do we need to know, please and thank you? Tell me about the Lovers. Thank you. Roses, romance is in the air. So for someone here, there actually is romance coming in 2025. And if you haven't already met someone, you are going to meet someone in 2025. And I feel like all of what's happening here with this person from the past who is either talking about your glow up, talking about the fact that they can't play a game with you anymore, they actually are their actions, and they don't mean it, they don't mean for that to happen, but their actions have become a soothing balm in that they've You've been able to heal from something here, or you will be healing from something here that makes space for this new person to come in that actually is nothing alike the person that you knew before, if that makes sense. They're nothing like that, and if anything, they will reflect back your shadow to you in a way that's healthy. Karma, you reap what you have sown, and it's upside down. And this is for the person, whoever this person is that is watching intently your growth. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah, they have something going on. I don't know if this person has like a why do I keep getting like a gambling addiction? Something's got them in trouble. I had read between the lines. Read between the lines. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Exactly. Read between the lines when it comes to this person. You have pay attention to your work. And you also have peace and harmony coming out, which I think is awesome. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel, you liked what you saw, you want to see more, come. I'd love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell. If you are a returning subscriber, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. Please know my readings are closed right now. If you are interested though on being put on the waiting list for January/February, just pop over to YouTube if you are not already viewing this on YouTube. Find my email, which is in the description box of my YouTube channel, and throw me over an email. We can talk about what it is that you need, and if you put a deposit down, which is half of whatever service cost it is that you want, I will save you your space, because spaces go very, very quickly. With that being said, I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.